Achieving long-lasting peace and stability in war-torn Afghanistan have once again been put into question with the growing stronghold of other terror groups in the country. And these terror organizations are not just operating in vacuum. Pakistan, which at front is playing a crucial role in US Taliban deal, is consistently providing direct military and intelligence aid to other terror organizations to create unrest not only in Afghanistan but the entire South Asia. A report.
In February this year, the United States and the Taliban signed a historic peace agreement aimed at ending the 19-year-old war of Afghanistan. However, peace is still an elusive dream in the war-torn nation, owing to Pakistan's constant support to terror groups to unleash mayhem in the country. As per the top sources of Afghan intelligence, Pakistan ISI is planning to create another armed group to replace the Taliban in case the intra-Afghan talks succeed under US pressure.
Pakistan has adopted terrorism as an instrument of state policy, be it India or Afghanistan. Pakistan's strategy depends on use of terror as a weapon. In Afghanistan, Pakistan knows that in absence of the Taliban, it would require a terror group as a counterbalance to other forces which will challenge the Taliban. Therefore, Pakistan is now busy preparing an alternative for Taliban in the hope that if the US Taliban talks succeed and Taliban gains power, it should have some alternative in hand. That is why Pakistan has moved Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba training camps inside Afghanistan.
Pakistan's notorious spy agency, the Inter-Services Intelligence, which has also played a crucial role in the creation of the Islamic State of Khorasan province in Afghanistan, is using terrorism to maintain its strategic depths in Kabul. Even though it still maintains deep ties with Taliban and its lethal military arm, the Haqqani network, it has now brought all the terror groups together under one umbrella as an alternative to destabilize peace in South Asia. Pakistan Army and ISI are also playing a major role in the training and recruitment of terrorists for this alliance of terrorist groups. Recently, the Pentagon in its report on Afghanistan said the Afghanistan-Pakistan border region remains a sanctuary for various terror groups. These groups include Al-Qaeda Corps, Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent, Lashkar-e-Taiba, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, and ISI's Khorasan.
Pak-Afghan border is not only underdeveloped, but it's porous as well. Pakistan provides sanctuaries to the terrorist groups on both sides of the border. Pakistan not only provides them sanctuaries, also provides them necessary financial support to survive. Because for Pakistan, terrorism as an instrument of state policy is a weapon to be used in Afghanistan.
And this is not limited just to Afghanistan. With repeated failures at fomenting terror in India, Pakistan has now formed a new terror group as part of efforts to hide its continuous support to terrorism in the Kashmir Valley. Newly formed, the Resistance Front is a merger of several terror groups fronted by the Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Hizbul Mujahideen. Giving a new name to its jihadi terror activities in Kashmir is nothing but Pakistan's tactics to ward off international pressure, particularly from the anti-terror financing watchdog FATF over Pakistan-sponsored Islamist terror groups. A few days back, Indian Army Chief Manoj Mukund Narwane had suggested that this new group should instead be called Terror Revival Front, as it is created by Pakistan to accomplish its unsuccessful agendas to inflict any damage to India.
I would rather call it Terror Revival Front, because that's all it is. It is another terrorist organization by another name. There should be no doubt about that whatsoever. And this is a terrorist organization supported by its proxies from across the border, and we have no doubt that they have got foreign support. And over the years, a number of terrorist organizations have come up with different names, but that's what they are, terrorist organizations.
While the world is engrossed in its fight against the global pandemic, Pakistan's strategic assets do find this period as the optimal time to intensify terrorism. Its failure in curbing terror activities and terror financing has landed it thrice in the grey list of FATF. It is in Pakistan's interest to stop indulging in terror activities as soon as possible. Otherwise, the time is not far when it will be left isolated in a sophisticated global society.